So we are born into a shell, birthed from the collective consciousness into a shell. This shell separates us from the oneness that we are. It gives us time to dig inside through human experiences to once again be with God. We are God, with God, and we realize how big a piece of God we are when we are free from the shell. The yogi knows he has a mind and a body, but she is not a mind or a body. She is the collective. If God were an ocean, we'd be cups of God. God were the ocean, we'd be cups of God. Not separate little cups of God, but when we remove the shell, we are part of the collective. There's freedom. My friend Andre is now free from the shell, the suffering of the human experience. The human experience is suffering and learning and evolving. And then the spiritual experience is one. Humans are seeking their truth, their knowledge of and complete awareness. Knowledge not by an intellectual sense, but in a spiritual sense. The feeling of oneness. This cannot happen while we suffer. So I share that with you as a prayer of comfort for those who know that we will return to God and we are from God, and the other stuff is just tools to find God. All right, another practice. We're going to do a sequence that is fairly challenging but very easy. It's as challenging as you make it. So just smile and breathe. Accept if there's something that you think you should be able to do. Know that no yogi does any pose right ever. If he or she can deliver a perfect pose, that he or she would become enlightened. And very few of us are walking around devoid of all suffering. And that's the definition of enlightenment. Freedom from all these struggles that the mind and the body cause. The yogis who are free sit, let their body wither away. Sometimes they sit and they grow fingernails as long as, because the body and the mind are just tools that they have no use for, because they are with God. And that's our purpose, to be present, awake, and free of neediness. Once that happens, and we're stuck on stupid, where we have no suffering or neediness, we have very little use for the body. To serve other people, they say, but then a lot of great teachers will tell you, and great enlightened beings will say, let them suffer, it's good. Let them experience life. Let them go through it. We always, no matter what, come out the other end. This is the yogi's goal, to be alive, awake, present, and with God. All right, I don't want to waste too much more time. We only have an hour to get to it. Begin with that same old breathing exercise. I'm going to do that one more time. Bright color towel today. Again. Sacred prayer. Loca samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of our own life contribute to the happiness and freedom of all beings. This is a yogi's commitment, that his life is service to the greater good and the collective, which is, again, back to God. Begin, count of 6, deep inhales, filling up your lungs, working your respiratory system. Ready? Each breath is the deepest breath of the day. Change. Roll your shoulders back. Put on a smile. Feel a little bit different. It's getting started. Second set. Three more. Last one. Deep breath. All the way out. Change. All right, it's a good start. Tadasana. To the right and left. All the way to the right. Come on up. Other side. Straighten your arms as tall as you can get. Let your arms squeeze your ears and come on to the other side. Come on up. First back bend of the day. Lean back. Forward hips. Lean forward. Hang down. First back bend to forward bend. Be gentle. If you can, step on your hands. Have your fingers pointing the same way as your fingers under your heel. Hands under your heel, behind your knees, your elbows. And then bend your knees and put your chest on your knees, and then straighten. Come on up. How's that? Second set. Go right into it. Come on up. Second back bend. Lean forward. Hips forward all the way. And up. Onto chair pose. Open up your chest to the sky. Chair pose. Prayer. Second chair. Arms straight out. Coming up on your toes. Knees together, squeeze them tight, all the way down. Bounce a little bit. Roll your shoulders, hands up. Double wrap, shoulders down. elbows down, bend your knees, right leg up and around, double wrap. Come up. Other side. Tadasana. Double wrap again. One down. Lift your knee, left knee. Double wrap. Squeeze everything as tight as possible. The magic of this pose is the compression. Everything squeezing together. Come on back out of that. Roll your shoulders. Next thing we want to do here is doing a standing head to knee pose. Bend your right knee. Let's do it with our finger, right finger. Straightening that right leg. Hold it, deep breath. Okay, let's turn it out to the right now. One back forward, one down. Other side. Straighten that left leg out. Hold it. Down. Dancing Shiva. Well, let's do a second set. Bend our knee, hold on with both hands, straighten the right knee. This is head to knee. Straighten both knees if you can. Certainly the left knee should be really straight. If not, go back a step. On the side, bend your left knee. Straighten it. Keep the right knee straight like a lamppost for sure. Left knee as straight as you can get it. It's okay. Okay. Next stop is Dancing Shiva. Right hand holding the right foot, straighten the left arm, kick and stretch. Other side. Roll your shoulders. Left arm open. Left foot in the left hand. Right hand up. Kick and stretch. Come on up. Preparing for warrior 3. Step that right foot forward. Lean forward. Other side. Come on down, same thing. Okay. Next thing, widen your legs. Lean forward all the way. Head to the floor. Holding your heels and pulling and stretching. Straight spine. Head to the floor. Straightening your legs, locking your knees if you can. Stomach is up and in. Come on up. Crawl over to your left side. Hold on to your left ankle. Put your head on your knee or below your knee. Drape your body over your left leg. Come on to the other side. Same drill. Back to the center. Right arm, right hand to the left ankle again. This time lift your left arm all the way up to the sky. Open your chest. Down. Left hand on the side. Open your chest all the way to the sky. Come on up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Turn your left foot out. This time we're going to do a warrior 1. Bend your knee. Deep bend. Hands up. Chest up, forward. Chest to the ceiling. Between your elbows. Chest is growing to the sky. Elbows are, shoulders are back. Chest is up and out. Smiling. Deep breath. Open up to warrior 2. Straighten that left leg. Triangle. Traditional triangle. straight leg triangle. Other side. Warrior one. Deep bend in that right knee. Other side. Smile and breathe. Straighten that right leg. Straight leg triangle. Come on up. Reverse prayer. This is a reverse prayer. Open your shoulders. Straighten your left leg. Lean forward all the way over. Head to the toe. Lengthening, draping over the left leg. Come on up. Other side. Same thing, lift up, chest. Forward all the way over the right leg. Reverse prayer. Head is lengthening towards the toes. Chest is draping over the right leg. Leg is straight. Hands up. Left arm down, turn. Twisting triangle, leaning forward all the way forward, and then placing your hand on your leg, inside or outside of your left foot, opening the chest to the sky. This is a twisting triangle. Come on up. Hands up. Other side. Leaning forward all the way. Same thing, other side, twisting triangle. You're wringing out your intestines, stimulating your digestive system, lengthening and twisting your spine. You feel it in your gut. Opening your chest to the sky. Come on up. Now we do a head to knee. compression pose, lifting it straight up. Come on over. This time, rounding your head to your knee. If you have to bend your knee, that's okay. Head to knee pose. Come on up. Other side. All the way, but rounding your back. Come on up. Roll your shoulders back. Lift that right foot up. Come into tree pose. Tree pose. Pushing your right foot into your left thigh, helping you stand taller. Feel it in your Muladhara chakra. Mula Bandha is actually working up and lock. Taller. Go into full expression of the pose now. Come out of that. Come on down. Other side. Left foot up into your right thigh. Same drill, opening that thigh. Coming into a prayer. Tall as you can be. Foot into that thigh. Tall. Full expression of the pose. Come on down. Okay. First Shavasana. But before we do the Shavasana, let's go into this. How's that feel? Open up those thighs. Hip opener. Back. Let's just do this hip opener. Left arm here on the inside, reaching out of the left thigh from the inside. Elbow is opening the thigh more, and the right arm goes up into the air. If you can do this and you're comfortable, chest is opening to the sky. It doesn't matter how much you do, as long as you're opening your chest. Then you can take the left arm, go all the way around your knee, and grab your right wrist and pull your right shoulder back and chest to the sky. Same thing. Elbows opening your thighs. Right arm down. Open your chest to the sky. Left arm up. You can do that and you're comfortable. And you want to go further, then reach around. Grab your left wrist. Pull that left shoulder up and open. Breathe. Hang out here with me. Let it go. Widen your legs. Lift the flesh out of your butt. Open. Open your chest forward. If you want to, lean all the way forward. On up. Jani Shashasana. Right hip open, foot into the thigh. One more time. This time you're leaning over the left foot, pulling your head to your toe. Straightening your leg. Draping over the left leg. Come on up. Other side. Left foot in. Straighten your back. Lean forward with a straight back all the way forward. Head to the toe. Chest on the knee. Now, there are different disciplines. Some teach head to knee in this similar pose, totally different pose. A lot of the yogis believe a straight back is preferred in almost every occasion except for a bent back, backwards but not forwards. They don't like to round the back, a lot of the yogis. Of course, the Bikram practice, they do round their back. Okay? Now, Baddha Konasana. The feet together. Opening your hips, opening your feet, leaning forward, another hip opener. Up. Lift your knees. First twisting pose. Turn to your right. Butt cheeks equally on the ground. Just opening your chest. Opening your chest. Right hand has helped to facilitate the twist and straightening the spine. Other side. Okay. Ardha Matsyendrasana now. Kind of the same thing, but a little bit more. Lift your left arm up. Just a little bit more of a twist for the gut. Digestive system is really working here. Stimulating the digestive system. Opening the chest. Straighten the back. Inhale, you get a little taller. Exhale, you twist a little more. Around. Other side. Lifting up the right arm. Twisting again, holding left knee and twisting all the way. More. Lay on your back now. Wind removing pose. Squeeze everything. Show you. Squeezing everything. Deep as you can. Trying to straighten the spine to the floor, even though the natural tendency is for the sacrum to come up a little bit. Try to lengthen it to the floor and squeeze as hard as you can. continuing to stimulate the digestive system. Deep breath always, ujjayi breathing. Now roll over to your knees to your left, arms to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Letting the gravity do the work right now. It's a little break for you, but letting the gravity do the work at ease. Come on back. Squeeze your knees again. Back lengthen to the floor, and then over to the other side. Turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Deep breath still. Okay, come on up. Begin a series of back bending. First, come into a Japanese pose. Just sit up, collect your thoughts, let your practice sink in a little bit. First back bend, you're going to just come up on your knees and push your chest forward, up and forward. And if you get excited, then lean back further as far as you can. Then maybe even hold on to your ankles or your heels. Push your hips forward. Breathe here, hang out here with me. Hips forward and up. Second set. Come on back. It's the second set, same pose. I want to show it to you so you can see it from the side. It's just up onto your knees. Hands pushing, hips forward. If you feel up to it, then lean back. Hold your heels or your ankles. Push forward and up. Come on up. Come on into Virasana. You sit between your feet. If you can get your butt onto the ground, good. If not, put something under it. You know, a pillow like this, a bolster. Because getting your butt on the ground between your feet, and it's not easy for everyone. It certainly wasn't easy for me for years. But now, my butt goes to the ground. And if your butt goes to the ground, if it does, then lean back, elbows to the ground. And if you can do that, well shit, might as well just come all the way down. If you can, and if you can, it's okay. If you can't, it's just as good. But you're opening your chest to the sky, lengthening your back to the ground, but you have a bridge in your lower back. You're resting here, opening up your hips, your knees, chest rounding, back is bending. Breathing deep. Come on up. Okay. I've done a bunch of back bends, done a twist. Slowly straighten your legs. Leaning forward. Butt cheeks back again. Take it. And then lean forward. Forward bend. On up. I'm going to do a breathing exercise. We begin breathing, we're going to end breathing. The only thing that lasts throughout the entire life is your prana, your life force, your breath. So begin pushing it out. Everything. Stomach goes up and in. You don't inhale, you just exhale. Breathe in. Let it go. One more time in. Hold it in. Let it go. One more set. This time twice as hard if you can. Let your belly feel like you're working it. Breathe in. Shavasana coming up. You want to take a sip of water. But lean back now. Now is the final pose, also known as corpse pose or Shavasana. The corpse pose. Corpse pose. Sink into the mat. Just drift off for a little bit. Take a deep breath all the way in. Let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. One more time. Roll over to your left side. Come on up. to a seated pose. So I was talking about my friend Andre. You know, we're always looking for prayers of comfort. I've lost at least 10 friends, but nothing as devastating as losing my friend Andre. I was on the phone with someone who lost their mother today. Yesterday I lost someone. So more. We're losing lots of people in Queens, New York. But close friends, only a few. And Andre was my closest friend. And so I, walking in the forest, was in the forest rather, and a cat sat on my lap. A kitten. I don't like cats. I love to protect animals from suffering, but I don't like to take care of them. A little teeny kitten, no mother. I named the cat Andre. What the fuck I'm doing with a cat? Like, I don't like cats. Cat's been inseparable from me. Slept with me the last few nights. I called him the Uptown. Andre's company had a cat. Right, Uptown Cat, the image of the company. So it's Andre the Cat. Andre Harrell, the name of the cat. It's like that. It's like a piece of consciousness is captured into part of the living, breathing entity we know as God. Separated from its true nature, which is God itself. Separated. Spend our life getting back to the core until one day we are united with God, fully enlightened. So it's our practice, more and more consciousness, more and more presence, pure happiness, bliss. It's our birthright, and we all will become enlightened in this lifetime or in the future. So this is the process. We're given a body and a mind to play with. As much as they are tools, they are the hindrance. Even more so. They're capsules that keep us from the collective consciousness. So we calm the mind, and we optimize the body. They help us to be present. Mind can't be still if the body is sick. Very difficult. It can be, but it's difficult. So optimize all parts of your body and mind. God gave it to you, gave them to you as tools. Polish your tools. Watch what you eat. Take care of yourself. In Buddha Sri Satguru Bhagavan Ki, victory to the greatest self, the greatest teacher, or God. Namaste. The God in me acknowledges the God in you, Goddess in you. Okay? Another day. Always feel better after class than before. Let me see what we have. Take one question. I have a second. Go live. Yogis.